You're such an asshole.
AssholeConsulting.com. It's Monday morning. I don't want Monday morning. Well, for me, it's morning. 1:41 p.m. is morning for me. And you can get to this enviable position by not having kids, not majoring in the liberal arts, and not pissing away more than you make. That's basically the three ways you can get to this enviable position before 50. Dear asshole, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Joe, and I very much enjoy your videos on why the vast majority of what you learn in business school is complete bullshit. I'm currently majoring in accounting at a small private business college, but I am unsure if I want to get my CPA. However, this past school year has been the most boring year of my life, as I've had to take several nonsense classes in both marketing and management. That's how they get you. That is how they get you. The only two fields we're studying in business are accounting and management information systems. The rest of business, I'm not doing this for funny, look at the crazy guy on the internet. I'm telling you because it's true. The rest of it is common sense. Some of it, maybe like human resources, you maybe take a couple days seminar on employment law, but management, marketing, organizational psychology, it's all bullshit. It's all common sense, and you guys are pissing away your time. General management, holy fuck. Entrepreneurship, the irony should not be lost on you that you are studying entrepreneurship in college. Think that through. So yeah, dude, but this is how MBA professors, marketing professors, general management professors, people who've never worked a fucking day in the real world, never ran their own fucking business, that's how they make their money. All right, they'll take common sense and stretch it out into a 4-year degree, and it's painful. It is absolutely painful. It's like trying to look busy at work when you don't have enough work. You have 15 minutes of work, you got to stretch it out over 8 hours. That's a lot like a management degree. It's very logical and common sense, and you don't need that much. But those, damn if they can't stretch it out into a 500-page textbook that costs you $300. Therefore, I would like you to do a video answering my question: how do you get the motivation to study for these classes that colleges require when you know that they are completely useless? And I would also like you to make fun of the theories that I had to learn in these classes. All right, well, let's just go through the first one, and we'll get to the second one because you go through some of this bullshit, 100% bullshit. SWOT analysis, how do you get motivated? You just can't do it. You just gotta suffer. Look, life is not. Life is not a woman's empowerment seminar where it's like, we're here for you, girl, and you go, girl, and you're wonderful, and you're all amazing. You're just amazing. It's not that. The real world includes some things in it that suck. Death, cancer, taxes, school, crime, natural disasters, and sometimes outright fucking boredom. Bullshit that society enacts upon itself. We're gonna make you, look, come on, you made it through K through high school, right? You can make it through like 2 more years of these bullshit classes. It's the same thing. Oh, we're gonna teach you all this stuff. Now we're gonna teach you all that stuff and just a touch more. And just a touch more. So you really don't learn. You could be honest, you could have learned all the shit you needed to learn probably by the 6th grade if they really actually challenged kids. You could take everything kids from K through 12, what the average high school senior graduates today with that pittance of knowledge, you could really actually, if you turned it up old World War II generation style, you could teach that shit by the 6th grade. But they stretch out. It's the same thing here. Some things in life are going to suck, and you're just going to have to eat this up. So, how do you get motivated? Just what I found is one thing I found help is write really good papers. Now I take a risk with this, but write really good papers. Like you get A's, you put in the work, you regurgitate the bullshit, and then like in my human resources class, I did a research paper on why human resources is completely worthless. I said you guys have a poor correlation coefficient. You guys can't predict shit. This is bullshit. It serves the entire business and employment community absolutely jack crap, and HR should be relegated to more regulatory and employment law matters. And I just dared the teacher not to give me an A, and she, you're right. So that's one thing is like but don't argue with the professor. Don't make it already. marketing, whatever the class is on marketing, marketing and you don't need this, but you gotta go and find data and provide some good logic and evidence. Another thing you can do is find out if you actually have to be in the class. If there's a way you don't have to be in the class, you just have to show up for the test and the quizzes and all that, cool. Some professors are cool like that, like you don't have to be here. If you can study out of the book and get this done, they give you the outline, the itinerary for the class. You know when to show up for tests and quizzes and things like that. That loosens it, that weakens it a little bit, and then you just read through it. Have somebody record the professor's seminar on MP3, which should be uploaded anyway. You should be eliminating professors now and forever. Amen. It's just like, well, he did his seminar once, he recorded it, and that's it. Now you listen to the MP3, you don't need a classroom anymore. Just download it, take these tests. Boom! Western Governors University, ASU Online, you get your degree in accounting. But that's, dude, you just got, flirt with some girls, work on other homework. That's something. Like, look, you got to study, right? You need some place to sit down and study. That's another place, like, study your accounting there. They're going to force you, it says, what are you doing? Like, if you're forced to go to class and that's time you don't want to piss away, study your accounting. And the professor says, what are you doing, Mr. Jones? Well, I don't know your last name. Say, I'm studying accounting, sir. Well, why is that? I say, because your class is common sense. It's all in the book, but I'm showing up here just in case there happens to be a quiz. I've already read the book, and I use this time more productively by doing my own stuff. And then that'll piss him off or her off. But you're completely in the right, and you say, no, I'm in class. I'm doing what you're telling me. I'm not going to listen to your lecture because it's common sense. I don't need it, but I do need this class to pass. So, and if you can't grade me for tardiness or not showing up or attendance, I'm here. I just happen to be ignoring you right now and getting on to stuff. And I got an A in the last test you gave me, proving I've mastered the material, but I'm not going to sit here in a field that is common sense, logical, and doesn't need to be extrapolated into a 6-month-long course with 3 hours of lecture every day in the minutia of bullshit these business degrees get into that will never be used in the real world, never. So, all right, that's how I get through it. Then you talk about, I would also like to make fun of the theories that I had to learn in these classes, and he goes through these this harkens me back to the olden days when I went to business school, and there's always diagrams. Here's the thing: if there's no formula, like if there's a formula with the actual algebraic formula, okay, that's pretty legit and real. But if it's just flowcharts and diagrams and, how the decision tree, how to make a decision cycle, there's cycles and flowcharts, that's all bullshit. Bullshit. Diagrams, well, here we have this quadrant, and then we have this quadrant, and see, I'm a professor, and I jerked off myself in the ivory tower, and I came up with this diagram. You see, here's the x-axis, and here's the y-axis. This is jerking off time, and this is fucking over my students. Now, if I jerk off a lot, but don't fuck over my students, that's the non-jerk off, non-fuck over student quadrant. And then if I jerk off a lot and fuck over my students, well, that's the screwing the students over. Sometimes there's some hot girls in my class that I jerk off to. And that dot goes right there. Now, you can see the scattergram if we run a correlation coefficient, which, don't worry, business majors, that's math. We don't do that here. We let that up to those nerds and scientists figure that out. I mean, so those type of diagrams you can throw out. So, what bullshit are they teaching now? When reading through these management and marketing books, all I saw was page after page of all these flowcharts and models. The following things that I would like you to make fun of are the Boston Consulting Group matrix. I don't know what the fuck that is. Let's look this up. The Boston Consulting Group matrix. Somebody probably... Boston Consulting Group matrix. Does this even come up? Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh, this looks horrible. The Boston Consulting Group matrix is a 4-cell matrix, a 2x2 matrix with a diagram. It is the most renowned corporate portfolio analysis tool. It provides a graphic representation for an organization to examine different businesses in its portfolio on the basis of their related market share and industry growth rates. It's a 2-dimensional analysis on management SBU. When there's acronyms, now you know they're smart. And that means strategic business units. In other words, it's a comparative analysis of business potential. What the fuck? Relative market share, growth market share. Okay, market growth rate is high or low. And then the relative market share is 10 times or less than a tenth. So on the top left, there's the stars. They're growing very fast, and they have a large market share. That's good. You want to have, I didn't know if you guys knew this. Now, this is why you go to business school. You not only want to be in a growing industry, you want to have a large percentage of the market share. Did you know that high growth and large market share is important? Did you guys, you wouldn't have figured that out without a business degree or the Boston Consulting Group. They have low market growth rate and high market growth rate and low relative market share. Those are the question marks. We have the low market growth rate, but the high market share, your cash cows. And then, oh, look what the Boston Consulting Group did here. They got clever. They got colorful and creative. If you have low market growth rate and low market share, you're called a dog. And they drew a little dog because, you see, you're one of the dogs. You're in the dog house. Holy fuck, that's worth $300 a credit. All right, what the fuck else is there? The product life cycle, innovation, maturation, obsolescence. The X versus Y manager, smart. God, I don't even know if that's a thing. I wonder how many of these things look up smart. S-M-A-R-T. Smart. Who's got a Wikipedia entry? Self-monitoring, analysis, and reporting technology, often written as SMART, is a monitoring system included in computer hard drive disks and solid state. Oh, that's an actual real thing. Okay, here's a way to tell. Here's a way to tell if the concept is stupid. When you pull it up and the first hit has nothing to do with business. It's a technology term or something. Creating smart goals. Oh, it's an acronym. It's an acronym. You know your MBA level material if you have a SMART. S is for specific, M measurable, A attainable, R realistic, and T timely. See, because you couldn't figure that shit out on your own by the 7th grade. For fucking Christ's sake. So it's the who, what, when, where, why, and how of basically anything. And this is provided to us by topachievement.com. Wow. I'd like to go, but you guys are like, got such small dicks going, This is what you got to avoid in the real world, or in academia. Problem-solving steps. What do you mean problem-solving steps? Is that even going to come up? 4 steps to problem-solving. Yes, this one has 5. The problem-solving loop. Here's a diagram. Step 1, identify the problem. Oh, fuck, I'm bleeding. Step 2, develop alternatives. I could will myself to stop bleeding. That won't work. I could stop the bleeding with a gauze pad, or I could pray to the Lord Almighty that through His infinite wisdom, He magically makes me stop bleeding. Select the best alternative. Probably put a gauze pad on it. Implement. Probably just put a gauze pad on it. They've got another subroutine. Did the solution work? Yep. No. Oh, God. Go to a fucking hospital. And I'm not joking. They will spend a fucking week on that bullshit. And then Porter's 5 forces model. Porter he's still alive, I think. I'm wondering if he ever meant it to happen. Like, I got this idea, I drew it on a napkin, and then now they write books about it. But he can suck my fucking dick. I just about lost when my professor made me write an 800-word essay on Porter 5 forces. There you go. Furthermore, I'd like you to just make fun of my school's new Masters of Art in Business. I think the degree is complete bullshit. Okay, all business degrees are bullshit except accounting and MIS. Okay? But this, and all MBAs are bullshit too. All MBAs, unless you have a subspecialty in accounting and MIS. But this is a Master's of Arts in Business. I think the degree is complete bullshit. I think my school is only offering it to attract liberal arts who are too afraid to do a regular MBA, which has a fair amount of accounting and finance classes. What, they cut out accounting and finances? So they leave all the shit? You know, a business degree is like, it's a pile of dog shit where there's 2 gold coins in there. You can get accounting, you get MIS, but you got to dig through the bullshit. Or dog shit in this analogy. But with the Masters of Arts for your liberal arts majors who are too lazy to do finance and accounting or MIS, they just gave you a lot more dog shit because master's degrees are more expensive, and there ain't even fucking gold coins in there. Now you got liberal arts majors playing with like little kids and shit. However, my school has been advertising it like crazy, claiming it will give them the skills necessary to succeed in the business world. Anyways, just go here. Let me know what you think of this degree. I think it is just another example of business schools attempting to get as many students as possible. Yeah, that's what's happening, dude. Look, have you not figured out that pretty much all of academia, private or public, it doesn't matter, is scum? Have you not figured that out, that these I'm not saying it because I had a bad time in college. I'm saying it's because it's true. These professors in colleges get about $500 million a year out of you kids, and you kids go into debt, and these worthless fucking hacks who've never worked real jobs in their lives, this is the only thing they can do is sell this worthless degree and propaganda to you. Then they can, you don't get a job. You've been in the echo chamber this entire time. You think, well, I need to get a master's. And then they fucking jack up to do the tuition on that, and you get a master's. And then by that time, you're like, fuck it, if I'm not going to get a job, you can't. Now you got to go work. You got to get some kind of job. I mean, I wish you kids would wake up. I don't even need to go look at this to know it's bullshit. I know I'm giving you a lot of stuff to look up, but this only further proves your point about business school. Anyway, you are right when you say the best source of happiness is spending time with other people. I'm most happy when I'm spending time with my niece or my Indian girlfriend. Sincerely, Joe. Well, East Indian or American Indian? Not that it really matters. I'm just kind of curious. I'm going to assume East Indian if you're in college. Okay. Introducing the new Masters. Oh, wait. Does this have a culinary school? Wait, does this have a culinary college? First thing that pulls up. Oh, what are your programs? Oh, financial aid alumni give you faculty, current students about Walsh. Business education, accreditation, honor code. Do they have? If they have a culinary program. Dude, I'd drop out and go to fucking Western Governors or something. Go cheaper. Applied position. Where are the programs? What are your degrees? All right. Well, let's just go. Let's just go and focus on this, dude. I'm not joking because the first thing I see is this dude with a fucking cooking thing on. Experience the MBA. Apply for admissions. Okay, attend the new student orientation. Future students. Master's degrees. God, dude, this website looks like shit. Master's degree programs. All right. Master's in Business Administration. Master's Science. Masters of Arts in Business. All right, here we go. I mean, an MBA is dumb enough. I mean, you just need a pulse to get an MBA, but if they got to dumb it down further for liberal arts graduates, I mean, this is... Are you a fine arts majoring moving into management? No, you're a barista serving me my fucking coffee. A liberal arts major working in sales who needs more business acumen? A healthcare worker or educator moving into an administrative position? An architect, law enforcement professional, or communications specialist who wishes to advance within your industry, a budding entrepreneur who aspires to run your own business. Well, that's the last thing you do is go get an MBA. If you said yes to any of the above, the Masters of Arts in Business can help you achieve your goal. Walsh's College Masters of Arts in Business is designed to specifically help non-business undergraduate majors develop a comprehensive understanding of core business functions. Equipped with this understanding, you'll be able to apply learnings effectively in various business settings and engagements. Da-da-da-da-ba, booty, booty, boo! No. Hang on. Where? Absolutely not. Hang on. Where? I want to see what their undergrad programs were. Fuck, what happened to it? Let's go back to the main page. Future students. All right, let's go click on the degrees. Bachelor's degrees. Bachelor degree programs. Management marketing. Dude, what are you doing going to this school? What are you doing going to this school? There's got to be, like, your local community college or something else. Just what the fuck are you doing going to this school? All right, dude. Anyway, yeah, I'm highly unimpressed. Highly. But this is, to be honestly truthful, it's no worse or better than any other business program, be it a bachelor's degree or a master's degree. Even if it's an MBA or a master's in arts, it doesn't matter. Unless you are Harvard or Princeton, I keep saying Princeton even though I have an MBA program because it pisses off one person in particular. Cornell or wherever the MBAs are, unless you're going to Chicago or Wharton or Harvard, all right, there an MBA makes sense because this network's a profession. But if it's not those three colleges, fuck it, it doesn't matter. All MBAs, all business degrees, unless in accounting, are worthless, or MIS. So I would just get out. But to answer your question, look, if you're committed to going to school and it's accredited, fine. Yeah, your degree in accounting is going to help. You should get your CPA. But it's, in other words, what I am complaining about here is not specific to this college. It's all business degrees. All business colleges have this problem. So, dude, I would try and find it. So, ergo, try and find the cheapest place to get your degree in accounting. And I would recommend Western Governors University or Arizona State University online. They're cheaper, they're online. You don't have to deal with going up and showing up. You don't have to, the tuition is cheaper, dude. Just fucking save yourself, all right? Hey, hope that helps out. Best of luck to all of you. You guys got questions, go talk to your older brother over at assholeconsulting.com. Read my blog, CaptainCapitalism.blogspot.com. We got my books over on Amazon.com, including the book Worthless, The Young Person's Indispensable Guide to Choosing the Right Major. And, the Clary podcast. Look that up. All right, we'll see you kids later. Toodles.